Today, let's speak about the high holiday wishes. We all wish each other, the most famous wish we have for each other is Shana Tova Umetuka. We'll talk also why we're saying Shana Tova, good year, and a sweet year. We'll say that at the end. But now we'll speak about the difference between saying Ketiva veHatima Tova. Ketiva, writing, Hatima is signing, Tova, good. And then when we say only Hatima Tova, only a good signing. And then when we say Gemar Hatima Tova, Gemar Ligmor means to finish. So finished signing, good signing. So let's go through the explaining what's happening at different times and see how each special time has its own special beracha. So on Rosh Hashanah, Hashem writes the judgment. He says what will happen with us in the next year or sometimes even the next years. On Yom Kippur, Hashem signs it. On Hoshana Rabbah, as you know, Hoshana Rabbah, we stay up the whole night, we study, and then we use the lulav and etrog, and we do 7 times Hakafot, we say parts of Selihot. So this is, the Zohar brings that this is the time that after Hashem wrote in Rosh Hashanah, and then he signed it on Yom Kippur, then he gives, actually you sign something, finished, the judge finished his job, he wrote, he signed, then he gives it to the messengers. In our case, Hashem gives it to the angels to go and actually do what it says in the writing and what is signed inside, to go and do it to the people, to the world, to the countries, and so on and so forth. So now we understand that before Rosh Hashanah, we are before the writing, we are before the signing also, because the signing is on Kippur. So we can tell each other, Ketiva veHatima Tova. After Rosh Hashanah, the writing is over. So the only thing that's left is the signing. So we say Hatima Tova, you should be signed for good. And then after Yom Kippur also, we say Gemar Hatima Tova, meaning like the actual action that Hashem, right? So the thing is that before Shana Rabbah, why we say Selihot and all these things, because there is still a chance to change the judgment. So therefore, we wish each other that the final thing, whenever the messengers are already on their way to go and bring the judgment to action, it will be for good, and therefore we say Gemar Hatima Tova. And now we'll end with a beautiful explanation to why we're saying Shana Tova Umetuka. So Shana Tova, I understand. So if we're adding Metuka, sweet year, okay, so add also you should successful year, a healthy year, a happy year. There are many things that you could wish. Why saying only Shana Tova and then adding only Metuka? So it's a very deep explanation. We know that Hashem created the world to spread good. Just like we have children and all we want for them is good. Sometimes the children don't think that we're doing, you take a child to the dentist, if you ever went through that, they look at you with their eyes like, how could you possibly do such a thing to me? And inside deep, your heart is, but your heart is one way, but your brain, you can't, there is no other way. You have to pull that teeth out. Otherwise, it's going to infect the other teeth and so on and so forth. So it looks bad, but we know that, we're doing good. The same thing with surgery. Someone goes on that table and the doctor, God forbid, opens them up. And someone that doesn't know what he's doing. So what are you doing? But actually the doctor is curing them. So sometimes Hashem also, it's sometimes an operation, sometimes he has to pull the teeth out, things that we don't understand. But we know for a fact that everything that Hashem does is for good. So Shana Tova, if we are saying Shana Tova, is not even a wish, it's a fact. Because if everything comes from Hashem and everything is good, so Shana Tova, of course it's going to be good. Therefore we're saying let it be sweet also. Let us be able to have the comprehension and the understanding that what is the good that inside everything that Hashem does. I wish you all Shana Tova Umetuka, and now we are already after Rosh Hashanah, so Hatima Tova and Gemar Hatima Tova.